All right, so today we are going to do, we're going to learn how to figure out depreciation on an asset. And then on Monday, we're going to learn how to do this, or not Monday, on the next class meeting, we're going to learn how to do disposal of a plant asset. So steps 1 through 4 are completely through disposal. Steps 1 through 3 are just figuring out how to figure out depreciation, okay? And it doesn't even show you the whole process because there's more that's involved to figure out depreciation, but this is what gets you started. Okay. So let's see. So number 1, when you're disposing of a plant asset, actually, you know what, I need to take that out. 1, when you're disposing of a plant asset, you need to figure the annual depreciation. Step 2, you're going to ask, is the depreciation current? You go from the last time it was done to the date of sale or the date of depreciation entry, whichever you're working on. If there's no gap in time, it means yes, it's current. So there's no entry for depreciation. So go to number 4. So you're going to skip all the way down here to number 4. All right. You go from the last time it was done to the date of sale. If there is a gap in date of sale or date, I'm kind of updating this, or date of depreciation. I know I have spelling errors here. Depreciation entry. If there is a gap in time, no, depreciation is not current. So then you have to go to number 3 and make depreciation current. So number 3, bring depreciation current. This is a process where you work from the last time depreciation was done to the date of disposal or date of depreciation entry. And number 3, process. The details are not here. It's specific to each problem. And I'm just going to put that here because you have to actually work through a problem to see how you do that. Okay. And then if we're continuing to figure out for disposal, number 4, figure out if it's a gain, a wash, or a loss. And the way you do that is you start with the cost. You subtract the accumulated depreciation at the date of sale. That gives you what's called the book value. You take the book value, you subtract the proceeds, and that's going to give you a gain, a wash, or a loss. Now the proceed, or the if it's a gain, wash, or loss, a gain is when the proceeds are more than the book value. A loss is when the proceeds are less than the book value. So this is something you'll want to have written down in order to be able to work the problems. And I'm just doing a spell checker real quick because I know I spelled depreciation wrong a million times. There we go. So you'll want to make sure to pause this recording, write this all down so that you can figure out these problems for chapter 9. Number 5 here, it says do entry for disposal. Again, the entry for disposal is a whole other step. So we'll look at what that entry is when we get to that piece, okay? So the entry, a wash would be there's no gain, no loss. So a wash is where the book value and the proceeds are equal. Okay? A wash is where the book value and the proceeds are equal. Book value and proceeds are equal, okay? All right, so I'm going to pause this recording and then we'll kind of get going with the lecture part, and then we will get into doing some problems, and this will start to make a little more sense, okay?